Well, hello everyone. We are back to do the second half of this hack. Last stream, we finally broke out of that annoying as heck watermelon Mario Kart level at the time limit that I got so frustrated at that I just decided to, say, you know what, screw it. I'm going to use save states. It's not me flying over the course or whatever, but it is cheesing it a little bit. And I got a little too addicted to using save states last time, but still, point is we did manage to make it all the way to the end of the original hack, because this is Sunshine Arcade 2, which is of course the sequel to Arcade 1, and we made it to the end of the original Arcade 1, as Arcade 2 includes all of Arcade 1 plus and more levels. So we reached the end of Arcade 1, which was, quote, Serena Beach, as, quote, the final world, question mark, which is literally what they called it. The point is, we have beaten the first 44 levels of the original, which means now we have to do the next 44, supposedly. Well, I don't know if there's 44 more, but I do know there's still plenty of levels ahead of us. Let me go ahead and turn the volume on here on my side, just so I can hear something. Okay. Rumble doesn't work, right? Yeah. There might be a way to get Rumble to work on this thing, but it's not a big deal. Oh, right. Hold on. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I forgot. The save function, doesn't work anymore, or at least it didn't, it stopped working after a certain point, but I do actually have a save, just in case. It's in documents, right here, Arcade 2 save, boom, here we are. So now we're in Serena Beach proper, as in, well, inside of the hotel, and probably more accurately, we are inside of, that's odd. The aspect ratio looks like it's crunched a little bit on the top and bottom. It's very minor, but let me try fixing that real quick. So yeah, the screen, every time I click to the other window, it makes the screen go black. Stretch to window. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. Okay. Oh, darn it. It didn't actually full screen. Oh, hold on a sec. I have my other stream going here on another window. Let me close out all of that. There might have been looping audio for a second, so if there was, then that's my fault. So the looping audio, if it was there, should be gone now. Come on, full screen. Okay. Here we are. Are the save states the same? Yes, they are. Okay. What the? Okay. I see a shine sprite over there. Okay. It's kind of interesting. Okay, well, here we go. This looks really, honestly, kind of like having this entire area just be black. It's just kind of makes you worried. I'm gonna fall into this deep, dark, black abyss. You don't want to do that. Yeah, we're gonna skip this guy. Welcome to the Sands Hotel. Life is grand in the sand. Just don't get lost in there. Not sure why it's giving me this. This is one of my nozzles. Mario! I'm not sure why it's asking me about this. Okay. This looks actually kind of familiar. Okay. This looks like that one mini game in the original, in the actual game, where you have to smash the boxes fast enough. I can't, like, aim in here. So I, like, have to do this kind of hack job. Yeah, I have to do it like this. Okay, I was, like, worried I was gonna fall into, like, an abyss or something. Okay, where's the next one? Really? The door's just right there? That seems a little too easy. And then again, this is the first level, but... Still, I kind of feel like something's missing here. Oh, let me guess. Yes. Okay. Okay. First level. Pretty simple. Ah, yes, the sound of me drinking water. Just had to mute the mic real quick. That's one thing that's really cool about this mic is I don't have to click in OBS or anything. I can just touch the top of the mic and it automatically mutes. It's not even a button. It's touch sensitive. It's the HyperX Quadcast, in case anyone's curious. And fun fact, Hungrybox uses this mic, so. That's not the reason why I have it. It's just like a coincidence. But yeah. Oh darn it. Is the battery dying? Wait, hold on a second. This is the same level, but backwards. Except I can't spray anything. Wait, let me guess. No, I can't just jump through the thing. Okay, can we do a triple jump? Let's try that. 2, 3. Oh, darn it, I screwed that up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I gotta go further back. Like, really back. 2, 3. No, I'm probably doing this wrong, but whatever. Darn it! You know, let's just go off the wall, which is probably what I'm supposed to do in the first place. Yeah, that's what I figured. The easy way. Instead of doing it, well, maybe it's the easy way. If I can get up here. Okay. That's cool and all, but, what am I supposed to do? Let me guess I missed something out here. Oh. I'm an idiot. And the shine sprite is over there. Sands Hotel, kind of a name. Yeah, that's a good question. Wow, I'm an idiot. I was like, where's Flood? Okay. 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 Not too bad. Remember, I don't have like a real save file at this point, so I might as well use the save states. Oh. Okay. Okay, I actually got lucky right there. Okay, that works too. Okay, these ones I can't kill by touching them, right? Never mind. Yes! Free water! I know why it does that, because like in the actual game it's supposed to do that. Even though there's no points! What? Yeah, let me try going, oh, I can't do it right here. Let me try doing it like, let me try doing multiple. That did not work. We can make a save state right there. See, that's why I did that. Okay. I can't fly all the way over there. Okay, we'll just put blue coin right here, I guess. Oh, never mind, I'm an idiot. Now I can go in here. And now I can do this. We're not gonna bother with those boxes. Now it's reversed. Okay. So far this is pretty simple, pretty easy. Then again, in a way, that's a good thing, because it's kind of like... Oh, right. I don't know why. Yeah, you're going to hear the sound of me opening a Cheez-It bag, so... Some nice sounds for you right there. Okay, now what's the point of this right here? Oh. Whoa. Okay. This is different. What? Why can't... Oh, okay. I was like, why can't I move? Okay, this is neat. Got a little maze going here. It's like I'm doing 2D Mario right now. Well, kinda. Okay, and we know there's one in that ice, which we can't get, of course, because we don't have Flood with us. I bet it's in here. So my guess is all the levels revolve around these two buildings. Okay, I'm actually a little surprised that one of the red coins wasn't in there. Okay, here we go. I'm actually kind of surprised with how straightforward these levels are so far. Hold on. This is here for the blue coin, of course, but yeah. You know, the useless blue coin that... Oh, whoa. Literally doesn't mean anything. That angle when you get right up to the door is like kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm honestly really surprised how like simple this is. I gotta go all the way back over it now. I don't know, maybe Serena is just supposed to be a kind of chill one. Like, one that's like, you know, this one's, you know, fairly chill. Did I turn the SD card off? I don't know. SD card, memory card off. Now that one was odd. Because it didn't show the title or anything. The slots are rigged, says who? Let me guess, I spray it. Oh, hold on, I saw something up there. Not gonna get it right now, but... I assume that's the shine sprite. Okay. I forgot about those boos. Okay, okay, that's very, very weird. Like, obviously what he did is he just took a Pianta and he put it inside of the slot machine. So you could, quote, interact with the slot machine. What? Oh, never mind. Come on. There. Okay. I think that tree is there to be like, hey, there's something on the roof. And where is my path? Nowhere. Oh. You need 1 coin. Okay, then. Okay. 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 Why is the rocket here? And why is there just this line of coins? I feel like this is here on purpose to screw with you. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Close enough. Oh, now I do this. Aha. So there is something on the roof. Let me guess, you need to have, like, all these coins or something. Just don't really understand what the heck you're supposed to do. Never mind. Okay, never mind. This is actually kind of doable. I was like, how is this supposed to work? There's only like 2 at the very end. No! Okay, that worked out. Oh! There, now we're good. More or less. Now I'm just gonna go the normal way. So we have 30 coins. We have every... Okay, no, we don't have every single coin yet. There's those 2 at the very beginning. Okay, now we have every single coin, as far as I'm aware of. Okay, I see how this is. This is... Come on. Okay, there we go. Where to go? We still have 8 coins left. Never mind. Yeah, we just get Yoshi for this one thing when we have to ditch him. So yeah, like, literally all the levels revolve around these 2 buildings in one way or another. I can proudly say that all of our slots are rigged. Okay. Oh, I can't see. Okay, we made it. That deep, dark abyss. Okay, right now it's not that dark. If I went back that way, That's dark. But even still, it's just like, I do not want to fall down there. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh! Oh! We kind of tricked it. Blue coin, right? There's a blue coin down here. There's no way that they would put it there on purpose. Oh. Can I just go around? Nope. Ignore that. Probably a good idea anyway, so I can start this over and do this the right way. Oh, that was not good. Darn it, if you screw up, like, at all, right there. Yeah, don't do that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Grab, 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 grab. I have all the fans turned off right now, but I really feel like I should turn one of them on. I keep doing that. I keep doing that when I really shouldn't. I've done that like 10 times. Oh my god. Watch, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Okay. Nope. This becomes the new version of, like, one of the gelato levels. I really should not be screwing up this badly on something like this. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Wait, 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 wait. No! Okay. Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh yes, the sound of the water bottle. I already said that earlier, but I'm saying it again because reasons. Okay, hold on. This one... Oh, I was gonna say, this one doesn't involve the houses at all. Or the hotels. Mini hotels, I guess I should say. See, this world's actually been pretty chill, actually. I mean, in a way it should, because hey, it's the hotel area. It should be the one that's the most chill. And then watch, we're gonna get to like Noki Bay, which is probably the next one. And it's gonna be like really hard or something. Oh, darn it. Making sure I grab coins, because I will not be surprised if there's not a slot machine at the end. Making sure I don't hit these guys. Right as I say that... Right as I say that. Just make sure I have a save. I'm gonna make a real save, like whenever I'm done doing the stream. And if we haven't beaten it by then I will make sure I... What? Oh, the controller. We need more batteries, darn it. I guess I could hook it in the wired way, but I don't really feel like doing that right now. Okay. Oh. One thing I think I mentioned this in a previous a previous stream. But one thing that doesn't really get talked about much when it comes to Super Mario Sunshine is the fact that Sunshine, with the exception of, well, the boos, and even then they're like kind of different. Oh, wait a second, what? 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 Okay, I'm confused, but now we have to go back into the deep, dark void that I really don't want to fall in. But yeah, one of the things about Sunshine no one really talks about is the fact that, with the exception of the boos, and even then they're, like, pretty decently altered, none of, like, the classic Mario enemies are really in this game. There's no Koopa. Well, okay, there's like the electric Koopas from Peanut Park, but they're like shell creepers. They're the Koopa equivalent, but they're not actually Koopas. Oh, I'm an idiot. I have to go in here and probably get the fruit that way. But yeah, like, almost none of the traditional like, Goombas are nowhere to be found in this game. They have there's an equivalent of the Goomba, there's an equivalent of the Koopa, there's a modified version of the Boos, but they're like, you know, they're not at all the regular versions of the enemies. They're very, very different. Okay. That is my cue to do this. Because there's no way for me to get more water. Yep. Okay, that works. What? Oh. Let's see if there's anything over here. Like maybe a blue coin or something. Oh, there is water. But it's all the way over here. Okay. Well, not water, but you know what I mean. It's basically water. Ah, there's the blue coin. That I have no reason to get, but I'm going to get it anyway. Or I'm going to attempt to, at least. I keep forgetting. Oh, I should probably do this real quick. And that's why we do... And that's why we have save states. Which at this point I have to use anyway, because I don't have a real save file at this point. Should have made a save state over there. Okay. That wasn't my plan, but that wasn't my plan either. You have to time your jumps. Come on, come on. Okay. 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 I didn't really even need to do a save state right there, but why not? There's no harm in doing save states. It's not like you have a limit on them or anything. Oh, I see. I see you, game. Oh boy, a blue coin just sitting right here, completely out in the open. Yeah, that's what I figured. I saw that. Oh, we gotta do the jump. Oh, I did not think that was gonna actually work. That was pure luck right there. Okay, now this is the only one that doesn't have to do with the hotels at all. And it's probably the final level anyway. In fact, is it the final level? Wait, I'm confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh right, because Serena Beach is never mind. So we can't actually see it, but as far as I'm aware of, this is actually the final one. And then we'll move on to probably Noki Bay. Then after that, Pianta Village, and then well, Corona Mountain, which is the actual real final area, I assume. Oh, oh, oh! Okay. That was a thing. Nope. Let me make another one right there. Okay, okay, okay. No, my plan failed. I have a plan here, and it's not panning out. There! No! Okay, never mind, that worked. That wasn't really my plan, but okay. Oh boy. Okay. Now we got it for real. But now we have to make it back. Oh god. No! I know I have infinite tries here, but I still want to act. Oh! Okay. Here we go. I probably should have made a save state, but whatever. Oh. Save! Well, I tried. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Brilliant time to do a save state while I'm, like, about to die, pretty much. Darn it. I should have done the spin thing. Okay. Whatever, it worked out. It worked out. Okay, that's probably the end of this area now. Okay, there's another one. Oh yeah, I didn't look in here last time. Alright, because I didn't start out here. Dolph pick. Well, I think that's it for the Sands Castle. So yeah, that must mean that this is the final level. Okay then. I see you. And I didn't land that right. But whatever. And that didn't work either. And that didn't work either. And that didn't work either. Okay, let me actually wait this time. Oh, it actually kind of worked. I'm gonna go around that guy, though. If I could put a save state button on the controller, I would, so I don't have to click on the keyboard. Because this is an Xbox One controller I'm using, and this is a GameCube game. So, I could assign an extra button to, like, one of the trigger... Not the trigger, the left bumper doesn't exist. Because on the GameCube controller, it's the left and right triggers, and then you got the Z button on the right. So if I could assign the save state function to, yeah, that, I would. Oh, why is it moving so slowly? Let me wait, actually. Okay, here we go. Did not wait long enough. Okay. No! No! The controller just died! No! Move! 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 Darn it. Worst possible time right there. Okay, maybe not worst possible time. Finally, it's back. And now I gotta wait again. I should just plug in the controller wired. That's why I should. That's what I should do. Okay. Hold on. I'm not gonna go down there, but I think the blue coin is down there. Yeah. There we go. This is way better now. Oh, I landed on that twice. I ain't got nothing. I'm going nowhere. Okay. We've made it to the end of Serena Beach. That was mostly pretty, you know. Oh, we're going to Pianta Village. So what about Noki Bay? We're just skipping Noki Bay? Pianta Village is supposed to be kind of the last world until you go to Corona Mountain. That's weird. Noki Bay is also supposed to be before... What the heck? That was weird. Oh. Yeah, it's, you know, it's, yeah. Delfino Plaza, if you even want to count that. Bianca Hills. Rico Harbor, Gelato Beach. Peanut Park, Noki Bay, Serena Beach, and then no. You know, Peanut Park, Noki Bay, Serena Beach, Pianta Village, Corona Mountain. That's the order you're supposed. That's the order. But in this mod, let's do Serena Beach twice, technically, even though it's not really twice. No Noki Bay. We're just cutting that out. Maybe it's later on. I don't know. It says this is the 8th world, though, so maybe we just don't get Noki Bay at all. Maybe they didn't do Noki Bay because they didn't want to do underwater stuff, but not everything in Noki Bay is underwater. Like, half of the shine sprites are above water. Yeah, we're just gonna skip over Noki Bay. Yeah, look, we literally just skipped over it like it didn't matter. Maybe that'll be coming later. I don't know. As weird as that would be. Chuckster. It's coin attack time again. You know the rules. Get to the shrine before you run out of coins. We haven't had one of these in a while. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, if this really is the last main world until we get to Corona Mountain, we actually might be able to beat this stream, assuming that there isn't a level that kicks my ass or something. Okay. I sang this ballad to ask of thee, could you go over there and climb that tree? Oh grant this wish of me, for to bring that fruit o'er down to me. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me guess. Oh, this fruit isn't the right one. Go over there and get the right one, is my prediction. Or that. That works too. Okay, good thing I did that. Okay. Okay. Ignore my idiocy for jumping off into... Okay, I'm just gonna plug it in. Where the heck is the cable? I'm tired of the controller just dying. Where is it? Is this it? No, that's a Pro Controller cable. And what is this? That's for a random keyboard I have laying around. Okay, so I have no idea where the cable is. Oh, hold on. Never mind, it's right here. So we're just gonna plug this in wired, and it should just work, but we'll find out. Okay, it works. This is clearly here for a reason. There's no way they just put this here, so I'm gonna still bring it over. Okay. That's a tall... You can tell he just stretched that box. You can tell by looking at it. He just, like, in, like, the software, he just, like, stretched the box. Oh, hold on, what? Okay. This is gonna be kind of annoying. I know I'm supposed to go back. But, well... Hard to tackle. Oh, it even rhymes with pineapple. So that's where the pineapple comes through. Oh! Okay, whatever, that worked out, actually. Okay, we had to try. Well, the barrier is really low right there. Then again, this thing that they're using, this isn't just something they made just for this mod like all the other areas. This is like the actual area from Pianta Village, like the big border area, because Pianta Village is like floating in the middle of nowhere. This is the actual thing, I'm pretty sure. Or at least it's based off of it. Okay, I was like, is he gonna just throw me into the middle of nowhere? Gotta have those save states. Okay, now we gotta wait for it to line up. Oh, not even close. I know why it did that, though, because I think it's because I held back. Darn it! I'm just gonna hold the stick this way. And now it's too far. You gotta angle it just right. Okay, we made it. Save. Chili pepper, huh? Oh! Okay, no. I did not think I was gonna actually land. Okay, do I even really have to save for this one? Let's save anyway, just in case. Let me talk. Let me talk! Okay, that was a little bit close. We're about to pass the 1 hour mark here for streaming. I think we're going to be able to beat this tonight. Or today. It's not night just yet, but the sun is setting here where I am. It's 7:35 p.m. on August 24th of 2020 as of me talking right now. This will probably be uploaded to YouTube either by the end of the day or tomorrow. So if you're watching this tomorrow, then hi. Okay. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I forgot to save. Okay, whatever. It's not a big deal. So yeah, I just forgot to do a save state when we got to the new area. Okay, there we go. Yeah, banana. Okay, I'm gonna actually try and... Okay, yeah. Oh god. What? Okay, I'm not bothering with that blue coin. Let me guess, there's some hidden shine sprite at the end that requires you to have gotten every single blue coin. So they aren't just useless. Like, why would he put them in the game if they were literally useless? Oh my god, I know what I'm trying to do here, but I know I shouldn't do it anyway, because I probably need him at the very end, don't I? Okay, no, well, as, like, for, like, spraying something or whatever. I guess not. But obviously I still want to keep him if I can. Okay. I'm gonna try and time it better. Okay, that's like the equivalent of me trying to do that thing where I slide off the platform and try to use Flood. I stopped way too early right there. What? Okay, that was kind of nonsense. Oh, very end, and I missed again. Oh, I'm trying to like jump off at the very end here for maximum. I'm just barely not making it. Okay, finally. Get on the crate, darn it. And nothing. And I thought I made it, and I clearly did not. I gotta jump off at the very end, don't I? Okay. Oh, darn it. Okay, okay, okay. Made it. Now, if you've been listening to this, if you've been watching it for this long, you probably have noticed I haven't really talked about anything. I've mainly just been playing the game. Well, that's because, as I said last time I streamed, I don't really have any... Well, by the end, I was talking earlier in the stream, but by the end of the stream, I was kind of like, yeah, I don't really have anything to talk about. Yeah, there's not really that much to talk about right now, honestly. So I'm mainly just kind of sitting here playing the game, and you guys are just joining me along for the ride, pretty much. Okay, where the heck is the platform? There's a platform. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, no! Okay, hold on, that kind of worked out. Actually, you know, there is one thing I can talk about. It's overall a minor thing, I guess, but, so on the main channel, on YouTube, I've gone ahead and I've made, a new section for the channel. Well, it's not really a section. It's basically just a compilation of new playlists. And I'm calling it the Logan 589XP Archive. And it's pretty simple. It's basically a compilation. Well, not compilation. It's basically this section where you want to find pretty much every video I've ever uploaded. For the most part, there's a couple of videos I don't have public for reasons. Some of them because my brother doesn't want them to be up. Like some of the unuploaded classics, if any of you guys remember those, the unuploaded classics, which is what I dubbed in 2015 a bunch of my old videos that I made back in like 2000. Sorry, I just had to mute it again. But yeah, basically the Logan 589 XP archive is basically like a playlist. It's like 6 different playlists. I think it's 6 of basically, yeah, various different. Oh darn it! I can't talk and like do this at the same time. But basically, it's a bunch of playlists under the brand of the Logan 589 XP archive. Basically, it's, yeah, playlists that contain basically every video I've ever made, for the most part. Not every video is on there, because there's a couple of, there's like, I would say about 5-ish videos that I don't have up for, okay, so, for context, this is going under the idea that you've been with this channel since like the beginning and you know everything I've uploaded, which is probably none of the people watching this video. But if you know what I'm talking about, then I will go ahead and explain. So basically, I'm like back when I was into Yokai Watch, and that was like one of the big things I did on the channel. Back in 2015, I made a bunch of these compilations of various scenes from the anime that have gotten thousands of views, which is neat, but 1, copyright nonsense, and 2, well, basically, I just don't want those videos to be up. But all of the videos that were actually like videos that I made and weren't just compilations, all those are gonna be up. However, I highly recommend that you do not watch anything from 2015, 2016. Because those videos are not good. To put them lightly. Although I did rewatch a couple of them, and they weren't as bad as I remembered them being, but still, it's kind of like, yeah, let's not mess around. I'm putting them all up for the sake of archive. And by the way, when I say I'm putting back up all these old videos, they're not going public. Because I don't want those videos to be public. Because those videos don't represent what the main channel is for nowadays. Nowadays, the main channel is for, you know, nice, properly edited content that I take time and effort to make, which doesn't happen all that often, granted. It's been 2 months since my last big video, but still, the idea is quality over quantity with the main channel, basically. I'll do a video every, like, at max month, but so they won't come out that often, but when they do come out, they're gonna be good, is the idea behind it. But if you really want to look at any of my old videos, even though I honestly recommend that you don't, at least for like the really early ones, like 2017 onward is fine, but like all of 2015 and like the first half of 2016, yeah, just stay away from that stuff. I have it up just for the sake of archival purposes and like, hey, this is where it all began, this is how my channel began, but yeah, those videos are not great at all. But you know, be my guest. If you really want to look at those old videos and see how bad they were, then by all means go for it. But yeah, but basically the main reason why I'm doing this archive thing is mainly just because, well, one, it's the 5th anniversary. Well, okay, it's not the 5th anniversary of the channel specifically. That was actually in June, but you know, this marks my 5 years of me on YouTube, and because I've had everything unlisted for a while because of my changing focus for the main channel, and also just wanting to make a bunch of videos from the past that I really didn't want anyone to see anymore, you know, not be available anymore. But yeah, but since, you know, it's 5 years since I began here on YouTube, I figured, you know what, I'll just have them be unlisted and I'll just have a playlist. And it's like, hey, you guys really want to see those old videos? Go for it. They're up there right now. Go to the front page of the main channel and go to the very bottom and you'll see a section called, yeah, the Logan 589 XP Archive. And you'll see 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 all in their own playlists. And you'll notice, if you pay attention, that the further along it goes, the less videos there are. Like in 2015, I made over 100 videos. And here in 2020 on the main channel, I've only made like, really like 3, if even that. The playlist says 5 because there's a couple old streams in there from a few months ago when I still did streams on the main channel. But nowadays I do all my streams exclusively on Twitch. and I upload the VODs to the secondary channel, Logan589 Extra, which chances are, if you're watching this video right now, or this stream, you're probably watching it on the secondary channel, in the form of a VOD. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop talking about it, but long story short, you want to see all my old videos, good and bad? Well, they're available in that playlist, but I'm never gonna make them public again. Because I don't want those videos to be publicly, like, available, as in, like, they're on the front page and you can see them. Because it clashes way too much with the newer content that I'm trying to do. That's way, way better than any of that old stuff. Even the best of my stuff from, like, a couple years ago pales in comparison to the stuff I can do now, because I've gotten so much better at editing and just all that stuff. Now, I should say this. I am not going to promise that the archive is going to be up forever. There's a very real chance that I will take some videos out of it, or I might just get rid of it entirely, but for right now, my plan is to keep it up for, you know, for the foreseeable future. I might take it off the front page though, but it'll still be available if you just click on, you know, playlists on the YouTube channel, then you'll see it right there. But yeah. So that's really the only real piece of news I really have to talk about, and it's news involving me. Which is basically just, yeah, you want to watch any of those old videos, feel free to, but yeah. If you cringe at those videos, I don't blame you, because they're pretty bad. Or at least the early ones. Again, 2015. And actually, the videos from the first half of 2016 aren't that bad. Like, all things considered, they're not that bad, but like... But yeah, I think the latter half of 2016 and 2017 is when it becomes like a good amount better. But it wasn't until 2018 where I made that Veterans and Smash video that I really started to up my production value. And now that's what all of the main channel videos are for. The main channel is for that nice, properly edited, well-produced content that comes out every once in a blue moon, but when it comes out, it's gonna be good, darn it. And the secondary channel is for everything else. Discussions, the stream VODs like this, and, you know, like stuff that's, you know, the kind of stuff I would have done on the main channel years ago. That stuff is all now on the secondary channel. I can do whatever I want on the secondary channel, but the main channel is for the good content. Well, not that the content on this channel is bad, but, you know. Like the Nincast, I brought that back, you know, a couple months ago. And that is still going on. Even though I still haven't worked on that new episode about Nintendo, about the next generation. But that's mainly just because, well... Actually, you know, speaking of which, oh, darn it. Keep screwing up the buttons. But actually, there is one other thing I can talk about, but it's like barely news, because we've been through this whole song and dance before, but... There is another Switch Pro rumor. Well, it's not specifically about a Switch Pro, but that's basically what it's about. I haven't looked at it, but it's all, oh, 2021, you know, better screen, like, you know, the same song and dance we've all been through since, like, at least a year ago, if not longer. And everyone's like, yeah, sure, like, we'll get that. Like when hell freezes over, or whenever we get a new Nintendo Direct, which is another thing that's also been talked about, is there's rumors of another Nintendo Direct that most assuredly, okay, so here's the thing. I do think a Direct is coming, but I think it's going to be another partner showcase, because Nintendo already said they're going to be doing more of those, and I don't have a problem with them doing the partner showcases. The only problem with the partner showcases is simply that they're happening when a real Direct is not here. If they were like, okay, we're gonna have a partner showcase next week, and then the week after that we're gonna have the real Nintendo Direct, if they did that, then no one would complain about the partner showcases. But because they're basically the only, quote, real Direct we have right now, it's people are like kind of annoyed because of that. Or for all I know, we could get in our mini direct. But I don't think we're gonna get in our mini direct, honestly. I think it's gonna be, I think the one on August 28th that's rumored, I think that there is a direct, but it's gonna be at the next partner showcase, and then in September we're gonna finally get the for real actual Nintendo Direct that's 40 minutes long and actually gives us some good info, hopefully. Oh, darn it. What? Oh, this is neat. This isn't in the original. I feel like we're already nearing the end somehow. Well, of this world, I should say. Okay, I know how I'm supposed to get that, but I'm not going to. Okay. Go for it! Okay. I thought it was actually further away than that. But yeah, it's like, yeah. Partner Showcase we're probably gonna have on the 28th. And then we'll get a real direct like a couple weeks later in September. The only problem with the inevitable, like when we actually for real get the next real direct, the only problem with that is simply that people have been waiting for so long and people are so tired of waiting that when we finally get it, it's gonna have to like blow people away or people are gonna be mad. Like, that's not wrong, right? Like, you know that's how it's gonna go down. If we don't get like everything under the sun, or at least like a good chunk of it, people are not going to be happy. If we don't get Breath of the Wild 2, Prime 4, the remasters, you know, all that stuff, we just get like the next Smash DLC and like 3D World Deluxe or something, I don't think people are gonna be happy with that. I do think they should show Breath of the Wild 2 again. Even if they don't give us a title, just show the game again. I think it's about time we see the game again. It's been over a year since we last saw it, so, you know, it's about time that we finally see it again. But here's my realistic predictions for the September Direct. The real one we've been waiting quite literally a year for. My prediction, we're gonna get the next Smash character. I'm not gonna even bother trying to predict the character because at this point, there's no rules. There's nothing. There's nothing to go off of. Because the last consistent pattern was, oh, they're all third-party characters. And then we had Byleth, and then we had Min Min. So that's 2 first-party characters in a row. So it's like, it doesn't necessarily mean anything either, but like, it's just kind of like, there's no pattern. There's no nothing. It's just like, completely random. It could be literally anyone. All I hope for, and this isn't even about me, it's just for the sake of the community, I really hope whoever the next character is someone that people will not lose their minds over. And when I say lose their minds over, I don't mean like in the Etika, oh my god, this thing is awesome way. I mean in the Byleth way. Where everyone completely overreacts and like just goes nuts. Oh darn it. I completely screwed myself. Whatever. But yeah, like, if you were to ask me who I think it should be, I mean, I don't want to get my personal preference in on this, because honestly, at this point, it's less about the characters I want and more so about the characters that that won't make people go insane. You know? Like, anyone that people will be hyped for and will not complain about, I'm for at this point. Even though there are characters I'd like to see. Like, I'm gonna say it. I want Steve. I'm sorry. I want Steve. And I used to be heavily against Steve. For the record here. I've been playing Minecraft since 2013. But in 2018, when we started getting those initial rumors from, I forget his name, like, is it Verbergen? I forget his name. It starts with a V. Like, the first real rumor that amounted to anything, kinda. It was, like, before E3, but after, you know, the Inkling Eye reveal. So we were in that limbo period where people were all like, is it a port? You know, is it a port? Or whatever. You know, is it a enhanced, like, what is this game? We don't know what it is, right? And there were rumors right before E3 that, Ridley, Snake, and I think there was, like, one other thing, and then it was, like, something from Minecraft will be in the game. It didn't say Steve, it didn't even say a Mii costume, it just said something from Minecraft will be in the game. Well, Ridley and Snake, of course, would end up being true, but we still, to this day, have not gotten anything from Minecraft, so that obviously did not pan out. But the point is, even though I've been playing Minecraft for 5 years at that point, I was like, no, I like Minecraft, but no, keep him the hell away from this game. But then, as time began to progress, and there were more and more rumors about him, and as Minecraft became, you know, resurged in 2019 for the 10th anniversary, and PewDiePie, you know, playing the game and stuff, and a lot of big updates coming out that got people, like, you know, the game came back in a huge way in 2019. It's still going to this day. With another update, you know, came out not that long ago, and it's a pretty awesome update. So it's like, Minecraft is back, and everyone's excited for it again. Which meant that now everyone was all like, you know, I wasn't all for him before, but now I kind of like the idea of Steve being in Smash. And as time progressed between E3 2018 and now, I have gone from burn it with fire to yes, please give it to me. Like, obviously if he doesn't get in, then it is what it is. But like, honestly, I genuinely really want him to get in. I'm not joking, and I'm not taking that back. I genuinely want him in the game. If you don't want him in the game, that's fine. If you think he is an abomination of mankind that should be burned at the stake, then hey, that's on you. That's all you. That's, you know, fine with me. But I genuinely really want him in Smash. I'm not gonna lie. He's probably not my number 1 character that I want, but he's like number 2 or 3. My number 1 is okay. Actually, you know, if I'm being, I'm not sure. But my other probably most wanted character is not actually is another Microsoft character. The other, like, of the Trinity, right? There's Banjo, which of course we got, Steve, and then we got the last one, which is of course Master Chief. Now the main reason I want Master Chief is mainly for symbolic reasons, admittedly. Like, it'd be cool to have him. I mean, come on, Master Chief in Smash, that's awesome. But like, but the main reason why I would love that is just for the symbolic gesture. The symbolism of it, the history, what that inclusion would mean. That's the reason why I want him in. Basically, what I want is essentially, how do I get over there? Okay, never mind. But yeah, the main reason why I would want Master Chief is for basically, yeah, like all the history and the symbolicness and all that stuff. That's the main reason I admittedly want him. He would still be cool to have just on his own, obviously, but just because, you know, hey, you know, Halo, you know, Mike, you know, Halo, well, I mean, yes, Halo, but you know, Master Chief, you know, he's the mascot of Xbox. He's been that since 2001, and You know, having Master Chief, the mascot of Xbox, a rival. I know that. Okay, we are getting Noki Bay. I know that Xbox at this point has been very much going more multi-platform and all that stuff. But the fact remains, they're still one of the big three, and they're technically a competitor, even though at this point Microsoft and Nintendo are pretty buddy-buddy. Just the symbolism of having Master Chief in Smash would be amazing. Just having him there would be so awesome, just for all of that history and one of the big three. Like we got Master Chief and Mario in the same game and stuff. Just that alone is one of the big reasons why I want him in. But obviously, he'd be cool to have just like the music. I mean, Halo music, like. Having Halo music in Smash. Heck, get Marty O'Donnell to do a remix, like how Grant Kirkhope did the Spiral Mountain remix for Spiral Mountain. Like they should do that. Now that might not happen. Actually, yeah. If they did it for Grant Kirkhope, they could do it for Marty. They could do it for Marty. So hey, Nintendo, Sakurai. You're not listening to this, and you never will, but if someone ever stumbles across this video that has any amount of influence whatsoever in anything over there, if you guys put Master Chief in, get Marty to do at least one remix. Come on, you guys gotta let Marty do at least one remix. Like, you gotta. His music is legendary. It's one of the reasons why Halo is as iconic as it is. I mean, the gameplay and the story is one thing, but the music, like everyone knows the Halo theme. If you hear the Halo theme, you know what it is. It's one of the most iconic video game themes of all time. It's not as iconic as the Mario theme or the Zelda theme, or maybe even the Sonic theme, as in like Green Hill Zone. But still, like everyone that knows anything about games knows what Master Chief is. They know the hope you enjoyed my probably bad trying to do that. Whatever. So yeah, like having remixes of the classic Halo music, the symbolism of, hey, we got the mascot of Xbox, and just the impact of having Master Chief in Smash, in my opinion, is the closest that Ultimate can get to Cloud in terms of like sheer impact and hype. Well, okay, hype is debatable, but impact for sure. Because in my opinion, the biggest Smash announcement ever is Cloud, easily, not even close. Solely because of just the sheer impact of him, and the fact that he was completely unexpected. He came out of nowhere. There was no leaks, no rumors, no hints. He just happened, and everyone was completely and totally floored. It was huge, absolutely huge. That's the biggest thing I think Smash has ever done, was Cloud. Not just because it's Cloud, and that's awesome on its own, but also, again, it's like with Master Chief, it's the symbolism. Or, where it's like, hey, this is the character that shows that, we can get just about anything. If we can get Cloud, we can get just about anyone. There's no limits. Sakurai, if he wants a character in, he can get it. And that's the reason why I think Cloud is the most important character ever added to Smash, by far. I mean, by himself, again, Cloud would be awesome, but just the pure impact and the symbolism of him being in the game was huge. Master Chief would be the same thing, but not quite as big. It wouldn't even be the first time we got a Microsoft character, because again, we got Banjo already, but just the impact of having the mascot of Xbox in a Nintendo game would be huge. Absolutely huge. And in my opinion, if we ever get Master Chief, I think he should be the last character. I think he should be the final character for Ultimate. I think Master Chief, obviously if we got him, tomorrow, I'd be thrilled, but I think if he really is coming, if he really is on the way for the current Fighters Pass, Volume 2, if he really is coming, I hope he's the last character, because I think he would be the perfect character to end Ultimate, to end this game that the Ultimate Smash that has almost every stage, that has every character. you know, that has given so many people, you know, so much enjoyment. And while right now things are a bit rough because of the lack of, you know, if you're into the competitive scene, you know, the lack of live tournaments, and of course the online's always been a hot topic, but still, like, you know, Ultimate's an amazing freaking game, and Master Chief would be the perfect way to end it, in my opinion. I know people have their personal picks for who should be the last character, but I think Master Chief would be the perfect, absolutely perfect character to end this generation of Smash on. And I say this generation because even though Sakurai is at the point now where he's basically like, you know what, if they want me to come back, I'll come back. The next game is not going to have all these characters. He's already said so. Like it was already a pain just to get all of the current characters in the game with the licensing and stuff. And he doesn't think that's going to happen again. So, you know, we should cherish Ultimate in all these characters, like these, you know, 80 plus characters, while we can, because when the next game happens, even if Sakurai still comes back, and it sounds like he's going to, even if that does happen, we're probably going to get a reboot. Like, a soft reboot. Like, the gameplay isn't going to completely change or anything, but, you know, like, the roster is going to be completely rebooted. And chances are, that doesn't mean there isn't going to be some neat stuff, because of course there's going to be. We're going to probably see, you know, classic characters finally get some moveset changes as kind of because, like, hey, if we can't have all the characters back, then we're going to try as best as we can to revamp all the existing characters. Well, the existing characters that we're going to bring back, at least. But yeah, Master Chief, absolutely perfect for the last character. But so yeah, Steve, I don't care what anyone says, I really want Steve. If you're asking me from a pure, like, character perspective, Steve is probably my most wanted. But if we're talking about a symbolic perspective and a history perspective and all that stuff, and just the impact, Master Chief all day long. But the chances of us getting both is extremely slim. I mean, we already got Banjo. That's already one Microsoft character. Even though he's like, okay, technically speaking, the only actual Microsoft character is, like, Master Chief, because both Banjo and Steve are acquisition characters. You know, Microsoft and their studios did not make them. They acquired those characters when they bought the original companies. What? Oh, I see how it is. But obviously, whether you like it or not, Banjo and Steve are Microsoft characters now, so I'm going to count them. And that's why I don't think we're gonna, like, maybe we'll get one, but two? Like, we're gonna have the Trinity? We're gonna have the Microsoft Trinity of Banjo, Steve, and Master Chief? Yeah, that's extremely unlikely. Super, super unlikely. But yeah, either of those two characters would be awesome. Those are the two most wanted for me personally. Steve being the more personal choice, and Master Chief being the more hype and impact-driven choice. But what else is there? Well, there are a couple of smaller things. Like, for example, at this point, I don't think we're going to get any Echoes as DLC or in updates or anything. But if we were, Octoling, come on, that was so obvious. Like, I get that the Octolings didn't become a thing officially in Splatoon playable until, like, the Octo expansion, which was, like, only a couple months before Ultimate launched, but, like, come on, you added, it's not like they haven't added new characters alongside Echoes before. I mean, look at Simon and Richter. They came right alongside each other, so why not have Inkling and Octoling? It just makes so much sense, and I don't know why they didn't do it. So, yeah, like, that is a very blatant, like, Echo that I'm so surprised they didn't actually go with. I'm glad they did Ken, though, at least, because, yeah, Ken is the original Echo. He was the original, you know, quote, copy and paste fighting game character. So, it made sense that he was in the game. It's right that he's in the game. But, like, come on, Octoling? Why not include Octoling? Maybe they couldn't decide on, like, what version of the Octoling, because it's like, okay, do we want to have the, like, enemy version of the Octoling from Splatoon 1? Or do we want to have, like, the playable version from Splatoon 2? Well, I assumed that it would be the playable version from Splatoon 2, and they would have an Agent 8 skin, because you gotta have that, and all that. And they just didn't decide to do that for some reason. At this point, I don't think we're going to get any echoes. Although, we got Small Battlefield. So, you know, new additions to the game that are based off of existing content for free is not out of the question. It's totally possible that, you know, we could get an echo in 9.0 or no, not 9.0, but like 9.1 maybe. They'd probably do it in like a in-between patch, like how Small Battlefield was in 8.1. They'd probably do an echo in a like in-between patch. Well, probably. I don't know. Then again, it's a character. They'd probably actually maybe they would put that in a regular patch. But yeah, Octoling is like so obvious that it hurts, and I wish they did it. Someone is working on a mod though to add them in, so that's nice. But it's not quite the same as them being a full-fledged echo. So yeah, if we're talking about echoes, mainly Octoling, my brother really wants Shadow, but me personally, just give me Octoling as far as echoes are concerned, and I'm pretty much happy. Just give me that. I just want Octolings, pretty much, as far as echoes are concerned at this point. But yeah, in terms of actual new characters, yeah, Steve, Master Chief, and I'm pretty much would be all for all of the other characters, like, you know, Sora, Gino, like all the other popular picks I'd all be 100% on board for. You know, if I don't really have any personal connection to them, it would just be cool to have them in just for the sake of, you know, making people happy and the hype it would generate. I'm very curious to see what Smash Ultimate is going to look like when we reach the end, because right now the game is not finished. It's not. The game is not finished until all the DLC is out, and that's not happening until probably February of 2022. Because it's very obvious that the DLC has been not coming out as consistently. Although that could also be because they're spacing out the DLC between 2 years, but I feel like that. But even then, it's kind of like, I don't know. Because we've gotten 2 characters this year. Both of which are first party, and they were like months apart. Wishing my days away. Oh, I almost fell off the edge. Should I try? I might try. Watch out for the electricity. Spray of water, it slows down. I kind of already figured that out from Gelato Beach, but I appreciate the hint. But yeah, like, I'm very curious to see what the final roster is going to be, and what the final, like, just everything is going to be for the game. Oh, so there are red coins. Oh. Ignore that. Pretend I didn't do that. For a second I thought I was gonna fall through. But yeah, the end of Smash Ultimate is gonna be a very what? Okay, well first, what counts as the end of Smash Ultimate? I say overall, that's the last DLC, or at least the last DLC character is the end of Smash Ultimate, pretty much. But I think we're still gonna get at least a couple more balance patches or bug fixes and stuff. We're still gonna get spirits and stuff like that, and the tourney events are still gonna happen for a while. So even when the game stops getting, quote, real content, it'll still be supported for, I think, at least 1 more year. So, like, yeah, like the end of 2022, at least. Okay. Okay, that did not pan out. Yep, it's definitely dark outside now. So yeah, so here's my prediction. Because of, you know, everything that's gone on and stuff has been delayed, like all over the place. Movies have been delayed, all that stuff. Here's my theory. My theory is the last character is going to release in either January or February of 2022. But we are still going to get, at the very least, balance patches for at least one more year. And then after that point, we'll get, like, maybe, like, once in a blue moon bug fixes. For a little while, until the game is officially just, you know, done, pretty much. As far as Nintendo is concerned, at least. So, will we get any more, like, notable updates after the last character comes out? I really doubt it. Yeah, well, okay, well, as in, like, adding content, like a new stage or something. Because that's one thing that Nintendo has not done, is they have not... And there's a reason for this. It's because they actually have a schedule, kind of, now. Back in Smash 4, they just released whatever, whenever. There was no schedule, there was no slots, there was no nothing. They just announced a DLC whenever they wanted, and it could be literally anything. We actually got quite a few, like, DLC stages that weren't, like, that, you know, not counting Suzaku Castle and Midgar and the like. I'm talking, like, you know, we got the Mario Maker stage, we got Pirate Ship back, we got some N64 stage. Like, we haven't gotten that now. Now, because they brought, like, every character back and they brought most of the stages back, they've been focusing primarily on adding new content, with the exception of stuff like Small Battlefield, which is a new stage technically, but you know, it's not like a new stage. But it is a nice addition. It's definitely it's a really cool addition that no one was expecting. So when it happened, it was kind of like, oh, this is cool. Wow, I am really bad at timing that. So are we gonna get any more stages like that, like free stages? I'm not sure if we will, honestly. I think if we do, they'll just be existing variants of existing stages. Variants on existing stages, like how Small Battlefield was. Like maybe we'll get Small Destination. That would actually be cool, I'm not gonna lie. Small Destination. I think that'd be cool. Or maybe they'll, or you know, maybe we'll get one or two like old stages that didn't come, like Rainbow Road. Like that'd be cool to bring that stage back from 3DS or something like that. But, or actually, you know what? I would actually probably prefer. I mean, actually, that would be cool. But actually, no, yeah. But I think they want to primarily have all of the stuff that's like new. That's the stuff you pay for. You know, anything that's old, you just get for free. Like Small Battlefield. If they charge for that stage, I don't think anyone would really complain all that much. Like if it was like 99 cents or whatever, or $1.20 or whatever they want to charge for it. As long as it's not $5, people would not be happy with a $5 stage for that. But they wouldn't do that because all of the old stages from like the Wii, not the old stage, like the 64 stages and stuff. I don't think they costed $5. I think they were like $2 maybe at most. But they didn't charge for Small Battlefield. It was a part of a free update, which is good. That's how it should be for something like that. I keep missing. Oh my god. You know what? Hold on a sec. I'm going to, really quick on my phone, I'm going to look up, actually, Smash Wii U DLC. I want to see what the prices were for the stage. I'll just go to the actual website. Not even the wiki. I'll just go to the website because it's still there. Oh yeah, Bayonetta Umbra Clock Tower. New. Not new anymore. No, these are all characters. Okay, so the Mario Maker stage. Okay, not counting the 3DS and Wii, like just one platform pricing. The Mario Maker stage was a brand new stage, and it was $2.50. Pirate Ship was an old stage, that was $2. And then, yeah, all the 64 stages were $2. So basically, yeah, $2 for like Rainbow Road or something. They could totally do that. They could totally charge like $2 for like Rainbow Road and stuff like that, and people would not really have a problem with it. But I think realistically, if they were going to bring those stages back, they would probably be in a free update. Just because they're old stages. Okay, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna save right here. But yeah, like, it's gonna be very interesting to see what the final roster looks like. And what the final stage count looks like. I mean, we already know what that count is going to be, assuming there's not any... Assuming there's not a... Ooh, surprise! Fighters Pass Volume 3, which for the record, I don't think we're gonna get Volume 3. And that's for one simple reason. Okay. Yeah, I actually landed on it this time. I think that we're not gonna get a Volume 3, because... if they were doing a Volume 3, why would they be splitting up Volume 2 between 2 years? They would not be doing that if they were gonna do a Volume 3, so... I think Volume 2 is going to be the last one, and Sakurai's already said that it's going to be the last one, and once Volume 2 is done, then that's the end of Smash Ultimate, pretty much, outside of maybe, again, a balance patch, or something like that. Oh, it was a close one. Oh my god, I almost screwed myself. Oh, no you don't. So, yeah. Just doing that real quick to be absolutely safe. What happens if I do this? Look at that happens. Okay, so that's not worth trying to do, really. You know, the inclusion of Small Battlefield, though, does actually give me some hope that we might actually get a new mode. And by a new mode, what I really mean is the return of an old mode. Hint, hint, break the targets. I don't think we're gonna get break the targets at this point, though. I really don't think we're gonna get any, like, really big new mode like that. I think we're just gonna get, like, additions to existing modes. Like, okay, one thing I think could still very much happen is, the hazard toggle on the stage selection screen, because that would be so much more convenient than, like, having to have different, you know, rule sets for them, having to go in between the two when you want to change that, when you can just do it on the fly, like you can for Battlefield forms and stuff. That'd be so convenient. Because then I could go, because there are stages that I like having the hazards off, and there are stages where I like having the hazards on, and so being able to go between the two seamlessly without having to have separate playlists is something that, yeah, should really be there. And I think it's something that could still very much happen, especially with what happened with Big Battlefield and how they added additional buttons for some of the existing stuff to make it a little more easier to do. Oh my god, that was a close one. I think that's one of the reasons, though, why Ultimate this year has felt very kind of spacious, and there's not too much going on because not only did we get more DLC characters last year, not only did they come out more quick, but we also got the new modes. It's like, hey, we got Joker, but we also got Stage Builder and shared content. Hey, we got Hero, and we also got the new tourney mode. Hey, we got Banjo, and we got Home Run Contest, and heck, even Terry, even though we didn't get a new mode with Terry, we got additions to, like, we got some additions to battle arenas. So it was like every time there was a new character, well, not counting Piranha Plant, we got a new functionality that wasn't just the new character and stage. But now, for the most part, with the exception of Small Battlefield, with that one exception and the updates that came along with it, with that one exception, it's basically just character, stage, balance update, and that's it. And then we don't get an update for like 5 months. So that's kind of another thing that's a little unfortunate. Is not only are we getting less stuff than we were before, but we're not getting it as often. But ultimately, it won't matter. Ultimately, it won't matter in the end, because in the end, when the game is complete, it won't matter. Because, hey, the game is complete. Everything that will ever be here is here. And we won't be like, where's the next update? Oh, darn it. Oh! I just got destroyed by going in between the 2 blocks. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. Yeah, we're probably not going to finish this today, because I'm starting to get pretty sweaty, I'll be honest. And, yeah. Plus, haven't made any dinner yet, so... Once we're done with Noki Bay, which probably won't be too much longer. I don't know, let me see. Okay, we still have a little ways to go, but, once we finish Noki Bay, I'm gonna call it a stream. And then the next time we play will be the last, will actually probably be the last stream. And I really want to do another Smash stream, but, my friend is not picking up. So that probably isn't going to be happening for a little while. We'll probably finish this before we do another Smash stream at the rate we're going. Oh. So we got, what, 2 more levels? I think? Before we reach Corona Mountain. I find it really weird that they decided to do Noki Bay out of order. Okay. Okay, I already see how this is supposed to go. I wait for that to go past. Probably didn't need to do that, but no reason not to. Okay. Don't fall off. Wait, is that the... Wait a second. Isn't that the hidden area over there? Like, from the original game where you would go to get to the hidden area? Maybe that's gonna be a factor, I don't know. Actually, you know what? There is actually one other thing I can talk about. And unfortunately, it's not a good thing. So, I've been working through Persona 5 Royal for ever since it came out, you know, March 31st, 2020. I played the original game last year when I got my PS4 Pro, finally, after years of trying to get one. I finally got one, I was able to play the game, fell in love with it, gotten deep into the Persona stuff. I haven't played the other games yet, although I do plan on doing that. But I fell down the Persona rabbit hole and everything. So yeah, I followed followed everything Persona in 2019. Persona Royal, Scramble, the concert, everything. I followed all that stuff. So, Persona 5 Royal comes out, finally, in the West, March 31st, 2020. I tried as hard as I could to make sure I wasn't spoiled. And for the first 3 chapters of the game, I wasn't. I didn't know really anything about the game other than supposedly the ending isn't good? I don't know. At least someone said that. That's about the only thing from Royal I kind of knew at that point was oh, the ending, whatever it is apparently somewhat controversial. That's about it. Everything else has just been yeah, Royal's awesome. So, and I didn't know anything, which I didn't want to know. So I was playing it. I got all the way up until right before Kanashiro's fight. And then I made the very bad mistake of going on the Megami Tensei wiki and looking up some stuff, not related to Royal, just other Persona stuff, and I accidentally, through the Wikipedia loop where you can just keep clicking and clicking and clicking and get completely off of what you were originally going to do. Yeah, well, that happened with me with the Megami Tensei wiki. I just kept clicking and clicking and clicking, and I eventually reached the point where it was okay, here is all of the Persona 5 Royal songs, which up until that point, that was about the only thing that I really had spoiled for me was the music. Once the music came out, I was I listened to not all of the music, but at least half of it, because it's come on, I have to hear this music. So I went ahead and I did that, and of course, it's Persona music, it's amazing. But yeah, but I didn't know anything about the story, the new story in the 3rd semester. Outside of the ending is a little bit controversial, but that's about it. I didn't know anything else. So I get up until Kanashiro's palace, until the end of Kanashiro's palace, right before the boss fight. I go on the wiki for other reasons, and I stumble upon 2 spoilers. One of which, in my opinion, was actually not that big a deal. But then the other one was absolutely huge. I will not tell you what that spoiler is. For the sake of anyone that hasn't made it to the 3rd semester yet and doesn't want to be spoiled, I will not tell you anything about the 3rd semester that I don't already know. Well, even what I do know, which is not that much, but I know I know at least one major thing. But all I'm going to say is that through me going through the wiki and not paying attention, basically, I knew who the final boss was. And when I found out, I was really, really annoyed that I knew. I really wish I didn't know. Because I tried my darndest to not be spoiled, and then I got the biggest possible spoiler I possibly could, just spoiled right there on the wiki. No attempt to hide it, nothing. It was just right then and there. Oh, darn it. And that, yeah, really, really annoyed me. I'm not gonna lie, that legitimately pissed me off. And I don't get pissed off about things that much. That really legitimately pissed me off, that I knew this huge spoiler. Like, the entire reason for playing, for like, the entire purpose of Royal was spoiled to me pretty much right then and there, and I was so annoyed that I knew. Because once I knew who the final boss was, I could kind of piece together how the game was structured at that point. Because that was a big thing I didn't know either. I was like, oh, how is this? Because obviously we knew there was a new palace, and therefore there was going to be not a new final boss, just a new boss. And I was like, okay, how is the game gonna be structured? Are they gonna have it in between the regular game, or is it gonna be after? Like, I didn't know how it was structured, but once I figured that out, and I found out a couple other things that I wish I didn't know either. I kind of sort of figured out how the game was going to be pieced together. Like, I didn't know any of the specifics. I just knew, like, okay, the game basically is structured like this. And all that stuff. But long story short, it really took the wind out of my sails once I got spoiled to heck. By my complete incompetence, basically. So I, like, didn't play the game for a while. But then I started playing it again, eventually. And I was like, you know what? Whatever. I know who the final boss is. I just have to deal with it. I know once I get to the third semester and I get to see all this new cool stuff, I'm not going to care that much anyway. And so I did so. Up until extremely recently. Like, I was, you know, right now I'm at Nijima's palace. I'm at the very end, like on the boss fight. But right before the boss fight, because of some completely random thing that I had absolutely no, you know, intention of knowing, it was pure coincidence. On Instagram, somewhere, I saw something by pure, like, this was like a recommended feed, whatever. I saw something about requirements for the third semester, and I'm like, requirements? There's requirements for the third semester? Uh-oh. I need to know what, I've been spoiled enough already, but I need to know what those requirements are, because if I screw up and I don't meet the requirements, then I gotta replay the entire game all over again in order to get to the third semester, which of course is the big piece of new content in Royal. It's the main reason why you buy Royal, assuming that you don't just want to play the game, you know, Persona 5 again in 4K, and with all the other nice little features they added. The third semester is the main selling point, and I was so worried I was gonna miss out on it. So I looked it up, and of course I typed in, you know, third semester requirements, no spoilers, and I made absolutely sure that I didn't get any more spoilers than I already had, and I didn't, thankfully. So, what are the requirements for the third semester? Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you what they are, because I do not want you poor souls to make the same mistake I did. There's no spoilers for the third semester or any of that stuff. As far as I'm aware of, for me telling you this. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. So, the requirement... So, okay, first, before I tell you what the requirements actually are, let me tell you what my theory was. My theory was, okay, Kasumi and Maruki are the two new characters. So you probably have to max out their social rank. Their confidant social rank. What is this, Persona 3 and 4? Whatever, social rank, confidant. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter. Ah, darn it. So yeah, my theory was, okay, let me guess. I have to max out Kasumi and Maruki before I get to before I would get to where the third semester would be. I was partially correct. You do have to max out Maruki, not Kasumi, though. For reasons that I will not tell you, but it's very obvious in the game that you could not max her out before the third semester, even if you wanted to anyway. So yeah, basically, you have to not max out Maruki, but you have to get, like, rank 9, which is, like, right before you max him out, in order to unlock the third semester. And I was like, okay, that's fair enough. That makes sense. He's one of the new characters. It makes sense that, you know... And of course, yeah. So it's like, okay, yeah, makes sense. Sure. Fine. Problem? You have to do it before November 17th in the game. Because the game, of course, has a calendar system. That's one of the things Persona is known for, is the calendar system. And you wanna know where I was? You wanna know where I was? It said, okay, you gotta more or less max out Maruki, rank 9, which is almost maxing him out, so close enough. Basically max him out before November 17th in the game. And I was like, okay. Problem? I was on November 15th by the time where I was in Nojima, in Sojima, in Nijima's palace. And you wanna know what was in? You wanna know what else? You wanna know what else, my friends? The worst part? Maruki was at rank 6. He wasn't at rank 8, where I could have maybe grinded the last 2 days, and maybe I could have unlocked rank 9. No. I was at rank 6, it was November 15th, and I didn't find out until literally just a couple days ago that I have to get to rank 9 by the 17th. So basically, if you couldn't already piece together what the problem was, allow me to spell it out for you. I am screwed. Of course, I'm at the boss battle right now, so I'm literally on November 17th right now anyway. But it doesn't matter. Like, once I found out that you had to get to November 17th and I was on the 15th, and I knew, without even having to look, that I was nowhere near close, that I was still a ways away from getting to rank 9, I was like, oh no. I've been playing this game for 6 months, and I've already gotten 2 spoilers, and only now at the worst possible, like literally the worst possible time, where I'm literally just about to hit the deadline, and I know I'm nowhere near close. It turns out, yeah, all those 6 months you've been playing the game, down the trash, because you ain't getting the 3rd semester. Which means now, if I want to get the 3rd semester, and of course I want to, because that's the big thing about Royal, is the 3rd semester. Even though I already had 2 major spoilers, well, okay, 1 minor spoiler and then 1 way bigger one, I still obviously really wanted to play the 3rd semester, and there was still a lot about the 3rd semester I didn't know, and I still don't know. Outside of 1 really big spoiler, which is basically, I know who the final boss is, and the problem with that is it takes like all the mystery out of kind of that whole thing, but I don't know what leads up to that. I don't know how the final boss character gets to be the final boss. I don't know any of that stuff. I don't know anything about the 3rd semester outside of that, so there's still a lot of new stuff for me to explore, but now I can't do that without replaying the entire game. So, yeah. That's fun. I mean, my plan was, once I beat Royal, I was going to do Golden, because Golden's now on Steam, and then after that, I was going to do Persona 3 FES. And, and heck, I was even going to do, like, Persona 2, at least. I don't know about Persona 1, because even Persona 1 is not talked about as much as Persona 2. But I wanted to play, at least I'd probably give the original game a shot, but I was gonna at least go all the way up until Persona 2. And by Persona 2 I mean both of them, because if you don't know, Persona 2 is actually 2 different games. But, yeah. So basically, I'm screwed. I have to replay the entire game all over again just to even get a chance at the 3rd semester. Which is really frustrating, because I really don't want to replay the game again, but I know I'm going to have to. Because, okay, if this was like, this game, where it's like, oh, I could beat it in a couple hours, it wouldn't be a big deal. The problem is, well, Persona is one of those 100-hour video games, which is one of the great things about it, is that it's so long, so you can play it for a long time before you beat it. The problem is, if you miss a requirement, now you have to replay the game again. And you can't just backtrack, like, a week or whatever. You can't do that. Actually, hold on a second. Maybe I can. It's probably still not enough time, though. No, that wouldn't work, because I wouldn't be, no. I'm still screwed no matter what. I'm still screwed no matter what. Never mind. Where the heck is the last coin? So yeah, I gotta replay the game all over again. But there is a silver lining. There is a silver lining to me having the replay. And then, of course, I'm gonna finish the game, like my current run. But what I'll probably do is I'm probably just gonna go to Golden. Like, after I beat Royal. Well, you know, beat it for what I can, even if I don't get the third semester. I'll go to Golden, you know, give Persona 5 a break for a while, do Golden, do 3 FES, and then I'll go back to do Royal before I do Persona 2. But yeah, here's a silver lining though. There is a silver lining. The silver lining is basically that, well, what the? Platform in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, the silver lining is that I did find out one thing that I've been very curious about, but of course have deliberately not looked up, and that is, I know there's a new ending because of the third semester, but is the original ending still there? Like, if you don't meet the requirements for the third semester, or whatever, or you do something wrong, do you just get the original ending, or can you get the original ending? And yes, I did see that, hey, if you miss the third semester requirements, then you will go down the path of the original game from that point onward, pretty much. So, that means, you know, again, I could probably spoil what it is, but, you know, if you don't know the final boss of the original Persona 5, you don't want to know anything about it, then get off the stream right now, or get off the video right now. So I'm going to give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So basically, the end of the original game, which is Mementos Depths and Yaldabaoth and, you know, Morgana, you know, flying away and disappearing, and then he comes back a little whiles later, and then you go in the van, and, you know, and then you have, and then, you know, not the FBI, you know, the Japan police, you know, Morgana has the wrench and he disables their car, and then you go out by the ocean, then you got that scene with Wake Up, Get Out there playing as Joker's, you know, on the top looking out and everything, like, that ending, the original Persona 5 ending, still happens. And as far as I'm aware of, it happens the exact, like, with the original credits theme and everything. As far as I'm aware of, I don't know this for sure. I'm gonna find out, because again, I'm still gonna complete my current profile and see the original, what I like to call the royal version of the original game's ending. So, in a way, even though it's annoying, in a way this is a good thing, because it means I've, of course, already have experienced the original Persona 5 last year. Then I'm going to get to experience the royal version of the original game, the original game's ending, and then I'll get to experience the new royal ending with the new palace and the new final boss and all the new stuff that happens there and all the new music, because a lot of the new music is in the third semester, which is kind of annoying, because it's like, you gotta do the third semester if you want to see any of that new stuff. But it makes sense, because they don't want to interfere with the like, I know some people out there would probably be like, they should have made more changes, like, that changed the original game, but it's like, there's a balance between, you know, because, like, if they made too many core changes to the original game's plot, then people would complain that it's not the same game anymore, so I like the way that they've gone about with the royal inclusions, because, of course, the third semester doesn't start until, you know, after the original game pretty much happens. Yaldabaoth and all that stuff, as far as I'm aware of. Whoa, okay, there is an underwater level. Okay, not quite underwater level. Well, it is an underwater level, but... well, not really underwater, but I get the idea. What was I even talking about during it? Yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking about. long story short, I have to replay Royal. That's the main thing that you can take away from all that. And yeah, if you haven't played Royal yet, or you're still like, if you still got time, make sure Maruki is at rank 9 if you want to see any of the big new content, basically, which is the reason why you bought the game in the first place. Even if you're someone that's playing like Persona, like even if Royal is the way you're experiencing Persona 5 for the first time, even then it's like you still want to get the new third semester. Or at least I don't know. Well, maybe that's a little different, but. But yeah, could you imagine if I didn't find out that there was a requirement for the third semester? I thought it just happened. I thought that, oh, this is Royal. It has a new semester. Therefore, it's just there. But I am glad that the original ending is still included if you really want it, you know? Or for the people that are going to be experiencing Persona 5 through Royal. Because let's be real here. It's kind of like with Golden now. Now that Golden's on Steam, because there's been arguments apparently. Of course, you know, I'm a relatively new fan, like like early 2019, like before Joker came to Smash, by the way. So no, I'm not one of the people that, I'm not one of the people that came in through Smash. I actually came in right before Smash, a couple months before, when I played the original Persona 5, in January of 2019, before Joker came out. Which actually further increased my enjoyment of Joker and Smash. Because he went from just being, oh cool, we got Joker, he's from Persona 5, big game. Because I played Persona 5, I had a much deeper attachment to, Joker's inclusion than I would have originally, so. Definitely a good thing that I got into Persona before Joker came out. Okay, now is that the last level? Because it's underwater? No, not yet. But yeah, and let's be real here, like when if the game ever comes to the Switch, even though I don't think it's gonna come to the Switch at this point, but if it ever does, at some point, or if it comes to PC or a future platform, it's gonna be Royal. That's the new version that is gonna be ported for the rest of time. Just like how Golden is the one that came to PC and not the original. I know Golden has its detractors, but Royal has pretty much zero detractors, especially because they include if they didn't include the original ending, I could make an argument for, okay, even though Royal is the better game, if you want to experience the original ending, you have to play the original. But now that I know that the original ending is included in Royal, there's literally no reason outside of maybe the game being harder. That's about the only thing that Royal doesn't have going for it, is that the original game, at least, maybe if I ever replay the original game, this will be different, but at least in my experience, even on Merciless, Royal is definitely an easier game than the original, but that's not because they made the enemies weaker, it's because you have all those new abilities, like the Showtime attacks and technical and all that stuff, which is cool. I love those abilities, but they do make the game easier. So if you want the harder experience, the original. But outside of that, Royal is better in every single way. Because even if you don't like the new ending, and again, I don't know what the new ending is yet. I don't know what it is. But even if you don't like the new ending, then you can still play the original Persona 5 pretty much, and you can get the original Persona 5 ending anyway. Yes, Kasumi's going to be there. Yes, Maruki's going to be there. So it's not going to be 100% the same as original Persona 5. But, like, close enough. And you get to play it in 4K. And if the game ever comes to PC, you can play it at 60 FPS. But yeah, whereas Golden has, like, a decent amount of detractors, that's not really the case for Royal. Royal is mostly, yeah, this is awesome. Pretty much everyone agrees that Royal is the definitive version. And it would have been that way even if it didn't have the original ending included. But it has the original ending too, so even if you prefer the original way that Persona 5 ends, that Royal is still the better version, because you get, again, 4K resolution, you get the Showtime attacks, you get, Kichi Joji and all that stuff. But yeah, eventually, Royal is going to be the version of Persona 5 for the rest of time. If it ever comes to PC, if it ever comes to Switch, if it ever comes to any of the other platforms, you know, it's going to be Royal. Because that's the enhanced version. That's the version that will be around forever now. But anyway, I guess long story short is, yeah, so I gotta replay the game again. That sucks, but I do like that the original ending is included, and I am interested to see, is it literally the exact same as the original, or is there some slight changes to the original ending to accommodate maybe Kasumi? Because that's something I don't know. Like, is Kasumi gonna be with you at all, or does she just stop talking to you? Like, she literally will never talk to you ever again, basically, after that cutoff date. She just stops talking to you, unless you like deliberately go out and ask her, like, "Hey, senpai, you wanna train or whatever?" Like, and maybe like that. But like outside of completing her confidant, if you haven't, well, completing what you can of her confidant at that point, she probably doesn't talk. Like, there's no like more events, or like there's no new Kasumi scenes that show up outside of her confidant. If you haven't already finished what you can of it at that point. So is Kasumi with you when you go to Mementos Depths and you fight Yaldabaoth, or is she not there at all? My assumption is that she isn't. Like, after I beat Nijima's Palace, which is, you know, the cutoff date basically for Maruki and getting the third semester, she just pretty much stops talking to you outside of like texting you on your phone saying, "Hey senpai, I want to do something." Every once in a while. But that's it. Like, no new story stuff with her happens, because that's all wrapped around the third semester. And the game pretty much is just original Persona 5, with the original Persona 5 ending and everything. But, again, I don't know. So, yeah, but here's what I can say. If you haven't played Persona 5, play it. If you haven't played Royal yet, and you've already played the original, play Royal. And if you haven't played the game at all, which is what I said before, get Royal. Just get Royal. And again, make sure you max out, virtually max them out when you can, so you can get that new content. Get it all in one go instead of having to beat the game the original way and then having to do the Royal stuff in a second playthrough. It's about 9 o'clock right now, 9 p.m. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 21 minutes. So yeah, is this the last level? For real this time? I don't know. It might be? No! I should have saved. I should have saved and I didn't. I think I've mentioned this before in streams, but one thing I would really like that's related to Royal is I'd love to see, like, Takeover be added to Smash. They're not going to do that, but come on. I really would. Because it's not like there's not, because there actually is, believe it or not, something from Royal in Smash. It's one thing, granted, and it's something that was technically in the original game, but, like, it's pretty much a Royal edition. The Grappling Hook, which is one of the big new things, like, not counting Kasumi or the third semester. Like, hey, you got the Grappling Hook. It is cool. The Grappling Hook is really cool. But, the Grappling Hook isn't really in the original game. It's only present in, like, menus. But it's not actually ever used in the game. He never uses a Grappling Hook in the original. Which is why you can make the argument that, oh, it's just there because it's in the menus. But considering that Joker was in development at the same time as Royal, and considering that Royal was revealed, like, properly with that, you know, the trailer from the concert, only, like, a week after Joker released, it's very obvious that the Grappling Hook for Joker in Smash was taken from Royal. Because they knew that was going to be a thing in Royal. So they kind of future-proofed the character by including it. But of course, because it was released before Royal even got its first proper reveal, you know, we of course didn't get any of the royal music or anything, or Kasumi in the background. I'd love to see that, though. If they added Takeover and maybe even add Kasumi to the background in Mementos, that'd be cool. But realistically, if we got anything, they would just give us Takeover. Like as like a tie-in or something. Like, hey, Persona 5 Royal was coming to Switch, finally, or whatever. And then it's like, oh yeah, to celebrate, there's going to be an update to Smash Ultimate that adds in Takeover, or something. Which, I mean, yeah, that'd be cool. At the same time, we got mods for that, although modding right now for Smash Ultimate's still not quite as good as it could be. Although there has been a major breakthrough with Artcropolis, although I'm still working on trying to get that working right. The game crashes for me when I use it. It used to be like that the game would just completely crash no matter what, but now all of the mods load except the music. But if I try loading into a match, it just completely... Why am I not saving? But it just... But it crashes whenever I try to load into a match. So basically none of the mods are usable right now. But once we can add like music, like without having to replace stuff, and we can have as much of it as we want with no quality limitations, I'm gonna add like every like Persona track I can possibly think of that I want to have. Like all of the battle music, obviously. Yeah, Takeover. We're gonna have all of the stuff. We're gonna have light up the fire in the night. I don't know if I think I might. Yeah, light up the fire in the night. All of them, like the Persona 3 version, the Persona 4 version, the Persona 3 and 4 version that one guy on YouTube uploaded that I really like and I really wish was available in higher quality because it's really good. And we're gonna add all the Q2 tracks, so Invitation to Freedom, Wait and See, Remember, Hey we got your, Remember we got your back, and Pull the Trigger. You know, we're gonna add some of the Nothing is Promised. You know, a couple other tracks. You know, some of the other Persona 5 tracks that didn't get in originally, like you know, Keeper of Lust and whatnot, and Willpower, and all that stuff. Add in the actual Yaldabaoth track, which I'm guessing they didn't include it for spoiler reasons, but they include Our Beginning for like no real. That's a very weird addition to me, is Our Beginning, because it's only ever used for like one cutscene in the actual game. But I mean, sure, I guess. It would probably fit better on Final Destination, though. But of course, the good thing is, now we can do that, thanks to the new 8.1 update. Now we can have Rivers in the Desert on, Yeah, we can have Rivers in the Desert on Final Destination now without having to use any mods or hacks or anything. And I'm gonna add, and one thing I really want to add is I want to add all the Scramble remixes, like the Last Surprise remix, Keepers of Lust remix, the Blooming Villain remix, and of course all the new tracks are really good. Like, the Scramble music is so good, which just makes me even more annoyed that the game still hasn't come out in the West yet. But I've rambled enough about that way too much here on the internet, so I'm gonna not do that because there's not anything to say at this point. It's just literally waiting for Atlas or Koei Tecmo, whoever's in charge of publishing the game. I think it's Atlas, because, you know, they own the IP, so I'm pretty sure they're the ones that would be responsible for, even if they weren't the ones that were localizing it, or they weren't the ones that were doing most of the work, they're the ones that would make the announcements. But, oh well. At this point, I think at this point, I feel like it really is going to be 2021, which sucks, but I really kind of feel like Scramble is going to be 2021. Okay. We haven't had one of these in a while. Probably have already screwed myself. I probably have already wasted enough time. I think I said that already, but I definitely have wasted too much time already. Or at least I feel like I have. Actually, hold on. Maybe not quite. Okay. There's clearly a way to get over there, but you know what? I don't even care right now. There's still more? How many levels are there? Oh, don't tell me there's like 8 levels for the underwater section too. Normally I'd be fine with that, but I'm like kind of ready to get off right now. Yeah, the sooner I can have all of that Persona music on Memento so that I having to jump through any stupid hoops, it's gonna be awesome. I'd play that stage, like, I mean, I already play that stage a lot, but, like, I'd play it even more if I could play all those tracks on it. Someone actually made a mod a couple months ago that did basically that. It wasn't, you know, the music, like, it wasn't perfect, but it was a pretty good mod. But unfortunately in 8.0, the functionality broke, and he hasn't updated it yet to fix it, so... yeah. How is it? That shouldn't even work. That would never work in real life. Being able to stand on pretty much an edge. Right, there's no actual save right now. Oh my god. How many of these are there? There's gonna be one for all this, isn't there? But I don't want to quit right now. Like, I want to finish the world first. By the way, if I haven't mentioned this in the previous stream before, someone finally made the Persona 5 dancing Joker skin. Finally, after like a year of me requesting it. I get it, you know, mod limitations, and of course, you know, everyone's got their free time and they can do whatever they want with it. But like, I never actually requested it personally, but there's a lot of people that have requested it, and it just seems like a very obvious skin to make. But considering that it hasn't been made up until now, I assume there was some kind of mod limitation that prevented it from being made. But hey, it's here now. I haven't gotten to use it yet because of the aforementioned previous like mod issues I've been having, but yeah. Can't wait to be able to use that. Although they I really hope that they update the mod to include a Morgana edit. You know, Morgana with the crown and everything. Because right now it's just regular Morgana. And there have been Morgana edits before. Not many, like only 1 or 2, but they do exist, so... I hope that someone, if not that same person, makes a separate Morgana also has the crown. But maybe they haven't been doing that because right now, like, if you do that, it would apply to every skin. I'd want to make it so that on all the other skins, it's just regular Morgana. But only if you have the dancing skin do you get the dancing version of Morgana, but I don't think we're quite there yet when it comes to modding. I think there's still some limitations to doing that at the moment. Okay, how is this one supposed to work? And I can't even look on the map to see how many levels are left. Because now the map is just completely like... Because it's like this Serena Beach thing. Where, like, it's the same thing. even though, like, it's the same world, but it's not really the same world type thing. Okay. Save. That's exactly why we save. Okay, I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I'm just gonna let it wait. Oh, I see how it is. It, like, appears in that one area. Okay. I'm just gonna wait, then. No. I should put the save right here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. No, 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 no! I screwed up. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Darn it. Oh, okay, hold on, I got one. Save. Save again, and now it's coming right back around. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it! Not sure what my plan was right there. Okay, did the same thing again. Okay, I've already saved at least in the middle of this. It's gonna be like 4 more levels at this rate. I don't know why it doesn't save, but whatever. Hey, look, blooper. But again, I'm gonna make a real, like an actual real save file on the computer, like I did last time. Once we reach the end of this. Okay, that kind of works. Not really, but it kind of works. No! Oh! Oh! Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Doing so many backflips. I don't even know where the blue coin on that level was. What the heck is that thing in the middle? Oh. Oh, we're doing Titanfall. Kinda. Okay. Let's see how this is. Yeah, now we're at a point where it's kind of like I don't really have anything to talk about. I've talked about everything, you know. But, oh, we got the new playlist. So me screwing up in Royal because I didn't know anything, and like there was one other thing. Oh yeah, the Smash stuff, I think, or whatever it was. Now it's just now it's just waiting until we beat however many levels are left in this sub-world. I'm calling it a sub-world because it's essentially its own world, but it's still technically Noki Bay. Oh my god. I'm stretching the cable so much. Don't want to break the port on the controller. Not sure what the plan. I've said that how many times? Not sure what the plan with that is. It's basically just me doing stuff, and I don't even know why. I'm kind of like on I just want this to be over with mode. Like I want to like, you know, end the stream already, but I can't do that until I beat this. No, I didn't even save at the right time. Or I didn't even save at all, it's the main problem. Okay, there, we're at least right here. Okay, save. Fly, miss, reload. Fly, don't miss. Sliding down the thing. Almost falling off, and now we're gonna go over here. What? That looked a little weird. What am I doing? I'm just like jumping in vain, hoping that I somehow do something. Even though if I just took my time. But that's the problem, is I don't want to take my time right now. I just want this to be done with, so I'm rushing through it too much. Okay, that was a save and a half right there. Quite literally. And of course I have to go back over here. Please tell me that was the last level. Oh, I know it's not. Finally! Ooh! That's a cool camera thing they got going right there. Okay. Finally, we beat Noki Bay. So we've done Serena Beach. Well, the second half of Serena Beach, the part that actually takes place in Serena Beach, and not just some gray sky. And then we've done Noki Bay, the actual Noki Bay, and then we did Underwater. So now we're at Corona Mountains, which means the next time we stream, which will probably be in a couple days, maybe it'll be tomorrow, but it'll probably be a couple days. And normally I kind of take a couple days in between these streams. Yeah, in a couple days, we'll come back. We'll finish this. We'll finish the fight. We're gonna get copyright claimed for saying it. Nah. Oh yeah, for the record, there's one last thing here before we end things off. Actually, no, first things first. Oh, well, yeah, okay, it's been so long since I exited out. Now let's go ahead and make a real save file, since the actual in-game save file is borked. Okay, we're gonna overwrite our previous save file. Okay. So yeah, but one last thing. This has to be said, even though it's so obvious. But if we do really get Master Chief, Master Chief finishes the fight. It would be perfect because, of course, finish the fight is an iconic phrase from Halo, but also because it would literally be the one. He literally would be finishing the fight because he would be the, on paper, if everything goes according to plan. You know, if he really was the last character, he would be the one finishing the fight. So it'd be so perfect. But I've already talked enough about how Master Chief would be so great to be the last character. So, anyways, if you made it this far in either the stream or in the VOD, thank you for meeting this far, and thank you for dealing with all my ramblings as we have gone through this. But yeah, next stream, we're gonna finally be at the end, because Corona Mountain, I mean, Corona Mountain's gotta be the end, unless there's some brand new world he's made up. This is the end. This is the end. I don't think anyone's gonna get that reference. If you get that reference, put it in the comments on the VOD. If you're watching this via the VOD. I don't think anyone's gonna get that reference, but... Anyways. This is Logan589XP, and I will see you guys for the finale sometime, somewhere. Whatever, you get the point. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.
Don't need distracted.